where they might be from, which seemed to indicate Zeta Reticuli. But since then, people have talked about how that star chart doesn't make any sense. But then again, you're dealing with a human woman with very little understanding of intergalactic distance.
Well, for sure.
Right.
Trying to give you her impression of a star chart she saw that nobody bothered to explain to her.
Fair enough. That would definitely make it difficult to know, how to explain it to other people if you didn't know what you were looking at.
Exactly. So, and biologist Jack Cohen says the typical image of a gray, assuming that it would have evolved on a world with different environmental and ecological conditions from Earth, is too physiologically similar to a human to be a credible representation of an alien. So, again, and the folks on the Cryptid Factor are convinced that these are people from the future coming back to the past.
Well, hi guys from the Cryptid Factor.
Hi guys from the Cryptid Factor. They're probably not going to listen to us because most of them are from New Zealand, and the ones that aren't.
That's okay. I can still say hi. They don't have to hear me say it.
And that brings out something else I want to talk about, which is Dulce Base. Now, we are going to get into this at another time. But Dulce Base is believed to be an underground base somewhere in New Mexico. And an engineer named Philip Schneider apparently helped to work on Dulce Base. Now, he got in... This is his story, and he has since died. He's told it a few times, so we only have those tellings of it. But he got in an elevator at Dulce Base. Well, it went way deeper than it was supposed to. When it opened, he saw a hallway filled with aliens of a lot of different types.
Like, were they having coffee, or were they, displayed?
Like, they were walking down the hallway, like it was some sort of...
Like they were having coffee, like that was their hangout, kind of.
Or like...
Just a regular day at the office.
Right. Like, he had come into an office that was inhabited by aliens and not people.
Gotcha.
Now, he was there with several other humans.
Right.
And so when they stumbled out in this hallway and saw all these aliens, they sort of freaked out.
Well,
Now, I don't know who fired first, but he admits he was firing at the aliens and that they played some sort of projectile light weapon over him. And that, it's almost splashed like liquid. And it struck his fingers, which were gone, and it opened up his chest. And anybody else hit by it didn't survive. He barely did. But he says at this base, many of them were grays.
That just seems okay.
Grays. Grays.
I don't know what to say on that one. I'm gonna
say grays are just...
And there is yet another theory that the grays are basically some sort of creation that the federal government uses to do stuff that they normally wouldn't be able to get away with, so they send these grays to do it.
Well, everybody's got a theory, I guess. That's a theory.
So, I'm going to sum up.
Okay.
Because we do not have a clear record of these people.
Well, no.
Or of this race. But I tend to believe that grays exist.
Fair enough. I believe something has to exist. I don't And I think that as many stories of the specific Greys that are out there, most likely that's going to be something that's definitely out there.
Right. And I believe that we are either dealing with the Zeta Reticuli Greys, in which that they're trying to find a place to maybe bring their race to, or to sort of hide out because, their sons are dying. Mm-hmm. That makes sense to me. I could buy that. I could also see them as projections from the future. Not actual beings, but like almost a digital form, maybe. Mm. Like some sort of created form. Like the people in the future can't come back, because going back through time, I think, would be a deadly trip. But they can sort of send their consciousness back in these constructs. And then Greys make a certain amount of sense in that description. That's how I see Greys. But I believe there's definitely some truth to this. Just too many people have seen them. Whether you go with people who've been abducted,
yeah,
there are just too many people that have seen them.
Yeah, I kind of tend to be with you on that, at least.
Krysta?
Yeah.
What do you think?
What do you think?
About the Greys?
Yes, about the Greys.
About world politics in general.
Greys! Yeah. Well, I don't think it's the exact thing that they're talking about. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I don't know. I think there's definitely something that is causing the commotion of the Greys. But I really don't know if it's the exact same thing. It may look like similar and act similar, but I don't think it's the same exact thing. I don't know. Could just be me.
I'm not sure if I should be really proud of that very politically correct answer from our daughter, or a little concerned about her wishy-washy.
I don't either. Well.
What?
So that brings me to our listeners. What do you guys think? Do you believe the Greys are real? Do you believe that they're an alien race from another location in our solar system? Or maybe they're us from another location in time? Whatever the case, let us know. First and foremost, we want to say thanks to our listeners. Thank you all. We couldn't do this without you. And 41 episodes in, and I just added 11 more to what our future recording sessions are. I love you all for letting us do this.
Absolutely.
Thanks also need to go out to Bill Barrett for our theme music, to Aaron Knerk for local promotion, to Paige Elmore for our artwork.
Love you, Paige.
Love you, Paige.
Also, if you want to donate to us, and what we do, you can donate to us at Patreon. You can also donate through Buy Me a Coffee. Again, depending on whether you want to do a one-time or you want to set up a rolling donation. And there are definitely perks to being a Patreon member. You can also check out our merch on teespring.com. Follow us on Instagram. I am BoogeymanKC. Or you can check out Family Plot Krysta Cat.
Or family_Krysta.
Or family_Krysta.
Whichever one pops up with the purple dragon. You know me.
You can check us out on Twitter, plot_family, F. Crystalline. And I may have this one wrong. Family Plot Laura Mom.
Fam. No, it's Plot Fam Mom Laura.
Plot Fam Mom Laura. Okay.
And Facebook.
And our Facebook group. Through Repcon Studios. and on Facebook. And join us next week as we deal with the modern-day folklore of the Slender Man.
And before we end this episode, I would like to say a little thing for everyone that's been having a hard time during quarantine. Because I know myself, myself and I have been having a little bit of a rough time. But if this helps other people, let them know, please. I'm talking about the parents, not me. Here's the thing. Don't let anyone else get to you. Even if you are feeling down or wrong about yourself, if grades are failing you, don't worry about it. Just try your best next time and just do the best you can to stay safe, people. I want you to be healthy, I want you to be happy, and I want you to live your life respectfully and live your life the way you want to be.
But the Greys brought us immunization.
Nope. Don't. No.
Was that the Greys?
That was not the Greys.
I was gonna say I missed that part in the research that we did.
Like I was saying, you live your life how you want to live it and do your best out there.
So, Crystalline says, love yourself and be proud of who you are. Something like that.
And also take care of yourself, because we don't want you getting hurt.
Alright, folks. That is our show. Thank you very much. As I said, join us next week as we talk about Slender Man.
Slender Man.
Yay!
And we'll see you then.
Bye!
Bye!